You are a very yummy packet of olives, and today I'm going to show you something new. The others dominance. You've never heard of the others dominance before, but there are some clues in here. As you can see, it's going up and to the right. What are the others index? If you go to TradingView, or if you go to charts.cointrader.pro, friends, others is everything outside of top 10. It is pure altcoins, pure high risk. Some might say the literal highest risk on earth is this others index. Now, why do we want to pay attention to that? That's because the liquidity between the blue chips, it is very stacked and heavy and thick. And the blue chips of crypto, friends, include Bitcoin, Ethereum, stable coins. You also have BNB around there because they are rotating trading profits and constantly keeping BNB bid. Now, the top 10 is where everybody wants to be, but that's like lower risk, okay? Even though everything in crypto is very high risk. But I want to look at everything outside of the top 10. And we actually have that index here to show us, okay? So just to remind you, it's got pure altcoins, okay? It removes blue chips. It removes stable coins. And it's very, very neat for us. Now, I'm going to actually show you the chart. This is it. And yes, there are some nice pieces of information to draw from this. Can you believe this index, friends? Firstly, this index has been going up and to the right. Isn't this great? You can basically see, oh my gosh, altcoins are actually the future. That's interesting, since 2015. Don't forget, this is outside of top 10, so it removes Ethereum. But your friend Somi, he told you. I've told you, it's just a matter of time. You have Bitcoin, you have Ethereum. Whatever mind share we have there to add value to investors and holders and people in the network, eventually competition comes and people take the best ideas. They tweak inflation, they do better marketing, they give lower costs, they provide better applications. People want to go move to the newer growing cities. It is what it is, okay? And you actually get to see it on a chart now. It's not just guessing, friends. That's the most amazing part of all. So what's most fascinating about this, remember, it's a percentage, okay? So it's a percentage. Right now it's 12%, but at one point, friends, it was just 1%, okay? Look what's happening over time, but look at this, going up. If you notice something, okay? If you notice something, friends, what I've done is I've drawn some boxes here, and I'm actually going to show you what I have in the chart, okay? What I have it drawn in the picture. Now, this one's a bit interesting because you got to know this, all right? So if you just look at this, you think Altseason goes forever. Wrong. Altseason peaked in 2020 in August, okay? That's when Altseason peaked. This part was the junk, but you didn't know it peaked, okay? So it was still, things were still moving around. People were launching Yearn clones, but it was done. So it's not a perfect index, but I just want to show you, this was one of the longest runs, by the way. If you notice that, this is DeFi 2020 season. Look when it started, from August 2019, and it went up all the way to the top. Now, if you notice closely, look how short these things freaking last for. This is the most craziest part. Well, not really crazy, you already can see it here. This is 2017. This was just Altseason. Literally, that's it, friends. When did it stop? Around here you go, bang. See these big snaps? And then Bitcoin takes over, and then a big snap again. But that's basically it, man. Look at this. This is literally, friends, this is literally, not joking, this is Altseason of the bull market of 2017. It lasted, look at a long time, 112 days. Okay, there you go. Keep that in mind. You're always going to see this number around 100, 112 days, like 3 to 4 months. That's how long these things last. And you don't even know that it's all over, by the way. Like, you have no idea that these things are stopping. See? Look at this. Is there any sign to tell you that this thing has stopped? No. But then you have 6 months going nowhere, and then you have Altseason again. Now, congratulations, you make it to the next one. This is when the Altseason begins. This is 2017. This is Bitcoin topping out. But you already know, man, Altseason was just this length. This is literally it. See that? Look how long that was, man. That's 60 days. You think, wait a minute. 110 days and 60 days. That doesn't sound like a lot. Exactly. That's why this thing is the most lucrative, hottest thing if you can actually bink it, friends. The others index goes up here, but we all know nothing was happening here. Now, why did this thing go up? It's because of EOS. EOS's ICO came in, had a high, fully diluted. It was people basically doing complacency runs here, but the bull market is over. You see, there's actually no money to be made here. 99% of people going down. You see how short these times of windows are? Now, that's why this big one I'm looking at, This DeFi season went on for a long time, and then a freaking capitulated down. And then we have a giant one. This was Bitcoin breaking the all-time high. Now, look at this, friends. Look how long this lasted. 140 days. Okay. This is actually May. Yeah, so sweet. There you go. 140 days, friends. 130 to 140 days. Like you 4 and a bit months. The whole thing from the start to the bottom. Now, I want you to look at this, man. Look at this. Okay. I'm not making this up. You don't even know it started until March. Look at this. Its dominance is already up like 4% here. 4.82%. You see this whole move? So I'm just going to show you this. Okay, look at this. You don't know Altseason started until here. Okay, this is when things started moving. That's it. Okay, so look, see? Look, the first part, everybody's in denial, question mark. And the next part, it goes nuts, but guess what? Nobody thinks it's over. See? Part 1, part 2. So this is crazy, right? This is the organizer. Part 1, everyone's in denial. Part 2, everything goes nuts, but then it's over. Okay, so I'm just preparing you for this is actually what happens. This is not me, because I was wondering, how come when I tell people we're halfway through the old season now, no one believes me, and everyone gets really, really, really angry? And you know why, friends. I'm wearing a Pokemon hat, like, subscribe, belly button, all. It's because their coins aren't anywhere near what they thought. And also, you got to remember, things move exponential. That's the truth. So, yes, it might go for 4 months, but like 1/5 of the gains I had in the first half. And then you're about to like accelerate at the very, very end. Okay, but no one really knows. Okay, we're not used to the acceleration. So if we walk forward into 2021, look at the next, I guess, Altseason. Look, it started in August 2020. Isn't this wild? From August 2021, let's draw a box here. Okay, if we draw a box, I'm just going to show you. We go from August 2021 here, and we go to January 2022. If we look at, this is July. Remember, this one Bitcoin bottomed out, remember? If you can see on this chart, back to Bitcoin, that's here. That's here, okay? So Bitcoin goes down. Plan B says we're going up higher, and then we're going to start this. This is the whole move. You see that distance here? Let's continue. That's that distance here. And if you look at the time, friends, the distance is only, it's 182 days from the absolute bottom. But look, you have no idea Alts even coming back here. Literally done nothing. It's only until November that we have NFT season and stuff going on. You see that? That's wild, man. So look at this. You're sleeping in the first 100 days, and then the final, it's literally like 90 days, it's over. 60. See, friends, it only gets exciting the final like 50 to 60 days, which is just final 2 months. And it doesn't start exciting, by the way. It gets exciting at the very, very end, and it's over. All right, so I'm just here to help you and protect you, just to show you. This is actually in the charts. You can actually see this. Now, where are we today? What about these Altseason today? Okay, this is crazy. Yeah, look at this. Do you remember PEPE, friends? PEPE was in like March. Now, this is why it was crazy. PEPE did a run around here. But as you can see, altcoins had a bit of a flush up and they come back down. So PEPE's season and altcoin run, these are happening off-chain. So you don't even have to really count them. You're not missing out much. You just hear of one coin, PEPE did a big return. But if you go look at the evidence, you see that, oh, okay, the whole index, nothing was really moving. And you know this, right? Every single time we tried to participate in something, friends, every single time we tried to do it, we just got absolutely annihilated because it just wasn't enough money. It was basically PvP mode, which is player versus player. Now it's in PvE mode, player versus environment, starting. It's not here yet. Okay, but it is healthier than last year. Now, you want to know, wait a minute. How long have we been going so far? Look how long we've been going so far, friends. 259 days. Uh-oh. 259 days. I don't like the sign of that. That sounds like a big number. Could it end now? Look, theoretically, it could end now. I promise you, it could end now. It could. Okay, it is what it is. But you're hoping over time that this continues to go up. Okay, see this big box, friends? This is all we've got off. Because if you want to go back to the Bitcoin Halvening Year, that's all you have. Now, what about the 2016 Halvening Year? This is crazy. Okay, let's look at this. 2016, friends, different environment. However, if we want to draw a box, okay, you can pretty much see it. Remember, this includes Ethereum was pretty much starting out young here. You can do the very, very bottom, and then pretty much it's done here. Okay, so this is 2016. This is the Bitcoin Halvening Year of 2016. If you want to measure it from around here, look how long it lasts. 217 days. Uh-oh. You're like, wait. The 2016 one went for 217 days. We are at 259 days. Yes, technically, it could stop right now and we need more time to rinse and reload. The only thing we're actually all coping and hoping for is the 2020 Bitcoin halving this year. Okay, this box here. This box was, you can see, 378 days. So I've even got in my post here, friends, to show you. All right, okay. The Bitcoin halvening from 370 days, so far we've gone up 259, which means, like if you just do the number, of course, friends, they're not exact. If you just do the number, yeah, 370 minus 259, that's 111 days in the biggest case of all. That's 4 months, 4 months. You go, what happens after that? Well, what that could mean is, guessing, friends, it could mean we expect, hope, bigger acceleration in March and April this year. And then maybe they top out in May with the rate cut. But then in May, because they've cut rates, that's the month all the suckers get in. And I hate to use the word suckers, okay? You're sucking on a lollipop, I understand, but that could be it. That rate cut given in by the US Fed, it could be that, where people finally give up and they go, oh, they're just going to cut rates and print money and everything's great. I've got to get into crypto. That might be that final rinsing zone. So most of the big moves are done. That weak money, friends, they don't have enough to push up your core bags. That is where you start to see more ICOs and IDOs accelerate their money raises and not produce anything. That's when you start to see like super risky stuff emerge and pop up. You know, multiple meme coins just pop up, you know, like PEPE style. That's what we might to see. I'm just guessing. I don't know. I'm just preparing you. This is what's happened in the past. Okay, this is what's happened in the past before. So if you continue on this path now, you see, okay, we've had enough time now. It basically, it can do whatever it wants from here. If we are lucky, you say, hey, what does it look like? Remember, friends, May's only here. Okay, and when's June? June's here. See these two dots? So I'm hoping, obviously, what we can do is we can kind of just get another box here and go, all right, I hope that in this next period, we get something that looks a little like this. We get like some little pop-up, comes back. You notice here, this is March 2022 right there. So that's what I want it to go to. I want it to go to, I don't know. We come up here and then that's it. You might say, what do you mean that's it? Yeah, well, welcome, friends, to markets. It is a tough game. All right, if you don't like it, get out of the kitchen. There are plenty of olives in the fridge. I'm going to eat them one at a time, okay? I like the Mediterranean flavor ones. I also like the green ones with a bit of the cheese inside. Sometimes I'm feeling a bit frisky. Do you understand that? If you can't handle it, get out. So this period looks nice, doesn't it? However, we know when there's a reset, look how long they go down for, friends. 4 or 5 months. This one was 2-3 months. This one's the obvious bear market, goes down forever. So you probably don't have to worry about that, hopefully. But look at this one in 2016. How long did it go down for? 5 to 6 months. Effectively, what I've shown you is, let's use real numbers. Let's say May is meant to be sell in May and walk away. Probably we go sideways down. Right? It's gonna look sideways on the chart. It's gonna feel down. It might be 50%, 60% down from the peak of many things, okay? Until the end of the year. That's what we might be in for. So I'm just trying to visualize what this thing would look for. I'm gonna remove the dots here. You see that coming down here, and remember 2025 is here. So that's what it might do, okay? 2025. And then if the 4-year cycle repeats right around here, friends, that is where Bitcoin breaks its all-time high. You can see that arrow, arrow, arrow. I can even show you again back here. Arrow, Bitcoin breaks its all-time high. You see that? That's what we're waiting for. This is basically huge Altseason, and then maybe that's going to be it. Huge Altseason. But that's if we repeat, right? So you get to see these. See these? This is crazy. These are the biggest ones, the biggest vertical pumps. So you are my friend, and I'm wearing a Pokemon hat, still sitting on a squeaky chair, wearing fluffy slippers. You got to learn something today. The other's dominance. What is it actually really telling us, though? What's the secret here? The secret is you are absolutely wrecked in Bitcoin and Ethereum. You're absolutely wrecked because no one's figured this out yet. And by the time they figure this out, it's game over. Now, you've already figured it out. You know that this thing is going up over time. It's going up over time. It's telling you that Bitcoin and Ethereum's, it's beautiful cities. It is. However, slowly, its market share is being chipped away. Chink, chink, chink. We're just chipping away at it because, you know, you're getting like different cults, different communities. People don't want to pay $400 for a swap. People want JPEGs somewhere else. Okay. For example, yeah, your monkey JPEGs are cool on Ethereum, but we like Gophers on Pulse Chain. We like Mystic Dipcatcher. You see what I mean? These things slowly peel away at the growth of them. Doesn't mean they go down. It just means their growth rate slows down. So this is what we're actually looking for. And of course, friends, you know, in this vertical blind, if we have it here, no questions asked, you got to get out. But I don't know if we're going to get this. I'm just telling you, hey, something happened in the past. It might happen again. Okay, that's all you have to go off. We don't know. Okay, we don't really know. But that's later on. Okay, we want to be watching this part now, don't we? So that's what we're hoping for. We can go back down, man. What does the market owe us, friends? Owes us nothing, does it? But I hope it goes up. But I just want to show you that this part going up, friends, we're halfway through the move. Look at this. We've done part one. Now, part two comes. I just want you to think about your portfolio. I know looking at my portfolio, many others, you want the number to be much higher because you think you've earned it right now. But that might only come when Bitcoin breaks the all-time high, traditionally, where the big fat red arrow is. Okay, Bitcoin breaking the all-time high. So for now, be careful. I will in the next, if this continues up, I'll be telling everyone, guys, get out of your DGen longs, which is leverage trades, because a lot of people leverage trades. Please repay off any credit card debt that you have. Start repaying it off. Get out of those leverage trades. Get out of the super risky stuff. Get out of anything really, really tiny market cap. You'll be starting to think of that. But that would probably be obviously closer towards the rate, the May cut, if we get the May 1st rate cut. Because the US Fed, friends, their Fed meeting is on May 1st. They have one on March 17th. They basically said, no, there's going to be a rate hold. But May 1st, if I quickly check, friends, okay, this is the next meeting of March. Yeah, the March one is a 90% chance of a hold. But if you click on May, let's see what they have in May. You see it is up here, ease, 35% for May. What's going to happen from that? I don't know, man. I hope it's like nice and clear. That'll kind of be like foretelling for us because, you know, that's what happened before, actually. As soon as they cut rates in 2019, that was the actual top of Bitcoin from 13,400, whatever it was. I'm going to show you right now. That's exactly what happened, man. When they cut rates, it was literally here. So they held rates. This is why, friends, highest value content, no one's talking about this. No one. I don't want you to get trapped. You see? So they held rates here. And then as soon as they cut, they literally cut up here. Isn't that wild, man? They cut up here and then that was it. Now, don't think that, oh, zombie virus has to come. But I'm just here to help you out. This is the chart we've got to look for. Is this going to be number 3? I hope it is. And that might be the actual final one. Remember, third cycle is kind of a curse. It's repeating over and over again. Fingers crossed. Okay, so, you know, a lot of people, I know, man. I know it hurts. I don't really care. I don't go out trying to tell people, hey, you are wrong. Please listen to me. I don't care, man. I don't care. I place my bets. I'm already long. I'm just telling you, at some point, closer than you think, Altseason's over. That's it. All right, it's Altseason over. And I'm not even making this up. Literally, you know, Altseason, they don't last long, man. That's it. That's it. Okay. Now, I'm hoping this part happens. If this down part happens, we don't know. Maybe we just need another reset. You're just going to keep holding anyway. Like, subscribe, bell button, all. Tell mum and daddy you love them. Catch you soon.